Hello and welcome to this LibreOffice tutorial. Now, before I go into the lesson to show you something about how LibreOffice Writer works, first of all, let me just say something about who I am. Okay, my background is information technology. I have a bachelor's degree in information technology, and I've been working in various capacities in both information technology and business. Currently, I am pursuing a master's in business administration, and my goal, of course, is to work both in the IT field and in the business field so that I can help the business field better utilize information technology, as well as help the IT field better understand the business requirements of information technology. Now, in this lesson, I am going to show you how you can acquire open source Writer, LibreOffice Writer software, how to install it, and a few things about how you can jumpstart into using this wonderful open source software. Now, first of all, let me just switch on my recording software, okay? Then together we will go on the internet and I'll show you how you can download your own copy of LibreOffice. Now, first of all, I want you to understand that LibreOffice is a package. It is just like Microsoft Office. It has LibreOffice Writer, which is equivalent to Microsoft Office Word. It has LibreOffice Calc, which is equivalent to Microsoft Office Excel, okay? The package also has LibreOffice Draw, which is equivalent to Microsoft Office Publisher. The same package also has LibreOffice Impress, which is equivalent to Microsoft PowerPoint, okay? Now, LibreOffice was created specifically to be a standalone office productivity tool, okay? Meaning that with LibreOffice, you should be able to do everything that you do using other Office closed source Office applications, okay? Now, let's go together and download a copy of LibreOffice, okay? The first thing that you have to do, of course, is to open your internet browser. Now, on my screen, on my computer, my internet browser is Opera, okay? So I'll fire it up. Okay? Now, what I'm gonna do is that I will go to Google, okay? Which is google.com, all right? Then I am going to search for LibreOffice, okay? I'll just type LibreOffice. I'm not going to specify any versions, okay? Then I will click on the link, okay? I'll click on the link for the LibreOffice Foundation page, okay? So all that I have to do now is to simply click on download now, okay? Download now. On this download page, I am asked to choose my operating system. This computer that I'm using is running on Windows 10 32-bit, okay? It is running on Windows 10 32-bit because it is the type of computer that uses a solid-state hard drive and only has 2 GB of RAM, all right? Now, depending on your system, you should click on the arrow, okay, just underneath the choose your operating system, okay. Then you can select 64-bit if at all your computer is using a 64-bit operating system, or you could select Linux if your computer is using Linux, or Mac OS if your computer is using Mac OS, okay. Now, like I said before, my computer is using Windows 32-bit, so I'm gonna select Windows 32-bit and I'll click on download, okay. The LibreOffice download is going to be 283 megabytes, okay. So right now it is asking me for the location where I should save this particular download file, okay. So I'm going to save it in downloads, okay. So now my download has begun, okay. As you can see on the screen, it is showing me that it will take 7 hours, 4 hours. Well, the speed will improve eventually, and I don't expect this download to take very long, okay. Normally you should be able to complete the download in the shortest amount of time, depending on your internet speed, okay. So I'll download the software. The moment the software is downloaded, then we will start to install, okay. Okay, now we've actually finished downloading the software, okay. And well, I had already downloaded the software before. My internet was just a bit too slow, so what I've decided was to just, use the copy which I had downloaded, prior to beginning this particular recording, okay. So as you can see on the screen, I have my LibreOffice version 6.3.4, which is for the x86 processor, which is the 32-bit, okay. Like I said before, if your computer is a 64-bit computer, download the 64-bit version. If you don't know whether your computer is 64-bit or 32-bit, what you have to do is to go to the control panel, then go to System. If you are using Windows 10, you just have to go to here where there's Cortana, click, okay, then just type Control, okay. Now you just double click on Control Panel and you will see where it says System and Security. Double click it, then you will see where it says System. You double click, okay. As you can see right here, okay, it says System Type 32-bit operating system times 64-base processor. Yes, the processor is a 64-bit processor. However, I am using a 32-bit operating system. I'm using a 32-bit operating system, and the main reason is because I'm only using 2 gigabytes of RAM, okay. So once you establish that your computer is, if it's 64 or it's 32, then you can download the appropriate LibreOffice, okay, from the location that I showed you before. So to install LibreOffice, you just double click on it, then wait, okay. The installation doesn't take too long, okay. Then click the next button. You can customize if you feel like. However, if you are someone who is very new to LibreOffice, my advice is just go for the typical installation. create a shortcut on desktop. Just leave it checked, click on install. The installation will take place. Copy new files. Okay, so the installation has finally completed. All we have to do is to just click on the finish button. Okay, finish, and our LibreOffice has completed installing. Okay, now in order for us to access LibreOffice, if you are using Windows 10, you have a number of ways of accessing LibreOffice. However, let's just use one easy way. We just go to the Windows Start menu, we click on it, okay, then we go to All Apps, okay, then we navigate ourselves to LibreOffice right here. Okay, now as you can see, the LibreOffice package has a number of programs in it. It's got LibreOffice Base, which is for databases, LibreOffice Calc for spreadsheets, LibreOffice Draw for, publishing, desktop publishing, LibreOffice Impress for PowerPoint, LibreOffice Math, which is basically doesn't have a Microsoft Office equivalent. It is a mathematics program, okay? And LibreOffice Writer, which is equivalent to, of course, a word processor package. It is a word processor package, so to speak, okay? So I click on LibreOffice. I click on LibreOffice Writer to open it. There you go. As you can see, LibreOffice Writer is opening. Okay, it is now completed opening. Okay. Now, I'm sure for most of you who have used Microsoft Office before, the interface of LibreOffice Writer will look familiar. Okay. Now, with LibreOffice Writer, everything is basically code the same as any other word processor that you have used before. Okay. Now, first, we are going to start with creating a document. How do we create a document in LibreOffice? Okay. In LibreOffice, for us to create a document, we simply go to where it says new. As you can see on the screen, I just have to click on new, okay, and a new document has been created. Okay, I can type okay. Okay, and I've typed some text in a new document. Okay, basically making a new document is as easy as that. Okay, now of course you can create multiple new documents if you feel like. For example, I want to show you the second way of creating a new document, which will double up as a method of creating a second document as well. So you click on File, then you go to the File menu and click on the option for New. Okay, now this option, of course, as you can see on the screen, okay, requires me to select New Text Document because I'm using LibreOffice Writer. Okay, so I create a text document. Okay, this is my second document. All right. Okay, so basically that's how you create a new document. Okay, now now I want to show you how to save a document. Okay, just like in any other word processor program, you have the option to save a document using the command line, as well as the option to save the document by using the graphical user, using the mouse. Okay, the graphical user interface. Okay, now let's start with the method of saving a document using the graphical user interface. Let's use the mouse. We navigate to the File menu, we click on the File menu, then we go down. You will find that you have two options of saving. Well, you have multiple options of saving, but let me concentrate on the two most important ones for you: Save and Save As. To save a document simply means that you have already named that document. If you have not named your document and you click on Save, it means that it's going to give your document, LibreOffice is going to give your document a default name. Okay, and it will also give your document a default file format. Okay, now rather than allowing LibreOffice to do these things, it's best that the first time you decide to save your document, you save it as. What I'm saying is you use Save As. Okay, when you go to Save As, you click on Save As. It is going to bring up a window which shows you exactly where you can choose. Okay, you can select, the location where you want your document to reside. Okay, in my case, I want to save two documents of this particular computer, so I just select Documents. Okay, I select Documents, and when you look on the screen, you can see where it says File Name. Okay, where it says File Name, I have to name my document. I'm going to name this document made, or rather document lesson. Okay, document lesson, that's what I'm going to call this document. Okay, when you look underneath, you're going to see there is an option to change the file format. Okay, where it says Save As Type. Now here where it says Save As Type, by default the type is going to be the open document format. Okay, now I know most of you would want to save a document into a Microsoft Word format. Okay, in order to do that, you have to click on this open document format. Okay, a menu will show up. Then on this menu that has showed up, you select Word 2007-365. Okay, because we want this document that we're going to save to be able to easily be opened by Microsoft Word 2007 all the way up to the latest version, which is Microsoft Word 365. Okay, so if I click on save, it is going to prompt me to confirm my file format. So in order for me to confirm my file format, I'm just going to click on use Word 2007-3. It's fine. So I just click, okay, and my document has been created. Okay, now that you understand how to save, okay, how to save your documents in LibreOffice Writer, I want to just go to the location where I save my document and check for my document. Here is my document. Now, this machine that I'm using, okay, came with Windows 10 pre-installed, okay, and a copy of Microsoft Office also pre-installed in the machine. All right, that is why you are seeing that the document lesson that I just saved is having an icon, a Microsoft Word icon. Okay, however, in order to stop confusing, you know, my document with Microsoft Word, I'll right click it. Okay, I right click on the document, then I go to open with. Okay, instead of me selecting the application that I want to be opening with, I'll just go to choose another app. Okay, I go to choose another app. Then what I'll do is I'll click on this checkbox right here, which says always use this app to open .docx files. Okay, I'm gonna check this checkbox. Okay, and before I click on OK, I'm gonna click on LibreOffice Writer. Okay, because I've selected that my default document application is now going to be LibreOffice Writer. Okay, once I've selected LibreOffice Writer, then now I can say OK. Okay, now can you see something? I have opened that document, okay, that I wanted to open, and at the same time the icon has been changed to LibreOffice, so that next time I want to open my LibreOffice file, I can just double click on it and it will open with LibreOffice. It will not open with Microsoft Office, because it will not open with Microsoft Word. It will open with LibreOffice Writer. Okay, now this also means that all the future documents that I'm going to create or that I'm going to bring in from other sources are all going to have the icon of LibreOffice Writer. Okay, now be informed that this document that I've created is a .docx file. Okay, that means it's an XML file format document. All right, now if, for example, I bring in with my flash disk, okay, or whichever other means, I bring in a .doc document, it will still associate itself with Microsoft Word until I carry out the same procedure that I just carried out. Okay, because doc and docx, although they are both Word, but they are different versions of Word. You get what I'm saying? Yeah,